Hey, this is a second piece to our warm up. Today's going to be a little bit different in how we do stuff. So there may be double of things, but just um, we can be flexible. I think you guys will be all right. But this is graphing and solving inequalities. Inequalities are these greater than, less than, or equal to signs, right? So again, if you did Edgenuity Math 6, you should have saw some inequalities. Like they would have gave you x is greater than 5, and you would have been expected to graph all numbers that are greater than 5. So you'd have an open dot and you draw a line that indicates all numbers greater than 5. So this graph allows me to give infinite amount of answers because there's infinite amount of numbers that are greater than 5. What we're going to look at is eventually solving equations that have these inequalities, okay? So I want to get x by itself. I do the opposite of plus 2. I minus 2, and I minus 2. So I get x is less than or equal to 5. So then I graph this. I'll put 5 on my number line. This with the line, meaning it can equal it, means I have not an open dot, but a closed dot. So you all should know the difference between an open and a closed dot. Open dot are these inequalities that don't have a line underneath. Closed are the ones that do have a line underneath. That means we can equal the number and be stuff that's greater or less. In this case, it's x is less than. So we go x is less than. Question I propose, is this the same? So I just switched the order, but read the variable first. X is less than 5. So it doesn't matter how we do it, but read the variable first, and I'm still going to get x is less than 5. So let's quickly finish these other ones. We'll plus 7 to both sides, do the opposite of the minus 7, which is next to the n. And we're going to get 10, our inequality, and n. So n is greater than 10. Put 10 on a number line. It's an open dot and indicate everything greater. Okay, here it's 4 times w, so we divide. Sorry, Moby's falling asleep. We divide by 4, and we get w is greater than 3. So put 3 down, open dot, w is greater than. And here, that's divide by 2, so the opposite of divide is to multiply by 2. The 2's go away, we get m is greater than or equal to 10. So here's 10, close dot because of the line underneath, and mark everything greater than. So inequalities, instead of just getting to a final answer like m equals 10, that's one answer. Inequalities have infinite answers, and that we can't write, or we don't want to sit there and write infinitely. So we build a graph that gives all the possible answers.